My Pistons are back in the playoffs. Damn, that feels nice to say. After years of watching pitiful lineups, Thon Maker, Rodney McGruder, Wayne Ellington, Corey Joseph, thinking Sekou Demboya was going to be Giannis. Just delusional things over the years because we were so ass that I just had to look at the bright side of everything. Killian Hayes, Frank Jackson. I mean, DeLon Wright, Josh Jackson, Mason Plumlee, David Lee. I mean, the list goes on and on. There were just some brutal lineups that just I couldn't even believe were real NBA lineups. Some games because we had injuries or whatever it was, or we were just ass. I mean, it was just really that bad. Washed up Blake Griffin. God bless him for the 2019 season. But other than that, man, just some rough seasons. And even last year was a horrible season. Really, what they've done this year has been a big surprise. Thank God for Cade Cunningham. He has saved my Pistons. Now on to discuss their series with the Knicks. I think this will be a fun series, but I think this is the easiest plus 300 of your entire betting career if you bet. If you go on to FanDuel right now and go bet the Pistons to win this series, I think they're over plus 300 right now. Go do it right now. Pistons in 5. I don't care who the Knicks got. I know they got a good starting 5: Brunson, Cat, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges. I don't even know who they're. Josh Hart. Who gives a shit? The Pistons are going to win this one in 5. I think they're going to come out on Saturday and they're going to win Game 1. They'll lose Game 2 in New York, and then they're going to win both games at home, and they're going to win the final game in New York. Unfortunately, they're not going to sweep, so they're not going to be able to finish the playoff series win in Detroit, unfortunately. But they are going to win the series. I think the whole Pistons team has bought into JB Bickerstaff's coaching style. Biggest thing in the NBA right now is many teams don't play defense anymore, and the Pistons are one of the teams that do. And it's because of JB Bickerstaff. He has really gotten this team to buy in. And it's a lot of young guys, so it's easier to kind of attach to young guys, I think, to get them to buy into your coaching style. So I think that's helped him, but I think the chemistry on this team is through the roof. Everyone loves to play with each other. It reminded me of the Detroit Tigers last year when they won a bunch of games to make the playoffs, just the basketball version of them. Obviously, the team obviously loves playing for each other. They love playing for the city of Detroit. I think that's a big thing, and I think Cade is an amazing leader on this team, and they got a lot of people to compliment around him. I think Beef Stew is the heart and soul of this team, like him or not. Without him, the Pistons are not who the Pistons are today. He provides so much for the team, that fire for the team, and he also provides a ton of defense. He's one of the best rim defenders in the league. Like I said, like him or not, he is a very good player on defense, and he offers some pretty good offense sometimes too when he needs to help out. When Duran's out, or when Duran's in foul trouble, he comes out there and he puts up some good offensive numbers here and there, but he's really, really valuable on defense. Another guy that's really going to help out the Pistons in this series is Malik Beasley. He's been a dog all year. He can really shoot the lights out and go on these random big scoring surges that really help the bench out. He's a huge part of that bench piece. He should be the sixth man of the year, 100%. And I really have a feeling he's going to hit some huge shots for us this series. I feel like he always wants to be that guy to go and get that big shot for us. And those are the types of guys we need around Cade to really help him out so it's not all on Cade through the whole game. On to the Knicks, I don't think Karl-Anthony Towns is physical enough to be able to deal with Duren or Stewart throughout a whole playoff series. I think they're going to be able to contain him pretty well. I think Duren's a little bit lackadaisical on defense. That hurts him sometimes. So I can see Cat hitting a bunch of threes, but I don't think he's going to get much inside. I think we can definitely out-rebound them. And then as far as their wings go, with OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges, Foster Thompson's going to be on one of them, and he's going to be locking whoever it is up. So I'm not worried about that. The other two, that leaves some holes, but I don't think they're the greatest shooters in the world. I think they're pretty streaky shooters. And then finally, Jalen Brunson. Obviously, he's gonna get his buckets on offense. He's a good offensive player, but he couldn't guard a traffic cone. He couldn't guard a parked car. He couldn't guard anything. He couldn't guard an abandoned building. He's not going to guard anything. Cade's going to average 30 points a game in this series easily. I would hammer him over 30 points every single game, no matter what. Jalen Brunson cannot touch him. It's not even close to me. Cade's an all-around better player. He's better in every facet of the game. Yeah, Brunson's a good offensive player, but he's not on Cade's level, and he sure as hell cannot guard Cade. I'd bet over 30 points for him every game. He's going to average over 30 in this series. He plays really well at Madison Square Garden too. So yeah, Cade's going to step up to the plate, and he's going to eat Jalen Brunson's lunch all series. So there's no question about that. And I think the Pistons are just full of gamers, just guys that want to go out there and just compete every second of the game. Like I said, they want to play for the city of Detroit. They want to make the fans proud. They're happy to put on the Pistons uniform every single game, and they're just going to go out there and compete and give it their all. And And I really think they're just going to want it more than the Knicks. I think it's going to come down to that. You know, don't, like I said, no disrespect to the Knicks. Of course they're going to want to win a playoff series, but I think the Pistons just want it more, and they're gonna show it, and they're gonna play with more hustle. They're gonna play with more athleticism, with more grit, way better on defense. That's why they're gonna win this series. So buckle up, Jalen Brunson, because the motorcade's gonna steamroll your ass through Madison Square Garden. Pistons in 5, baby.